I'm going to just like instant translate this because it's not translated yet. But so, course, love yourself, right? This is the title of the class, and the introduction says, during millennia, mankind has been searching to know who he or she is and what is his or her destiny. This she or he has done, putting his mind and his or her eyes on the heights outside of him or herself, when the answer has been always within him or her. This course, Love Yourself, has been dictated telepathically with absolute trust and complete belief that through a series of easy exercise that anybody can perform, men and women will be able to find answers to all of those questions. So she or he will be able to discover how grandeur he or she is, how much love there is within him or her. And in this way, she or him will be able to confront themselves with freedom, since this will break their chains, and he or she will be free within him or herself. At last, he or she will find that what is really the meaning of love, that feeling that rarely he or she has known how to give it a course, and therefore has been difficult to express. She or he will put aside from its mind, outside of his mind, the belief that life is a heavy cross, a burden, when in reality, each one is creator of her or his own experience in life. Because since there is a destiny ahead, this can be as happy or as unhappy as you decide. Because through the intense experiences of life, men and women need to learn to remain in equilibrium so that chaos does not enter one's own life. In this way, this won't deviate you from your path or will take time out of your path. He or she will learn that when accepting himself or herself, and therefore learning to respect himself for all the capabilities that he has or she has to love herself or himself, and therefore the capabilities to love everything and everyone around. Therefore, he will be able to create a life as big and as happy as he wishes for. I leave you my blessings, knowing that really, he who takes this class and performs all the exercises will change completely, in a positive way, his or her own life. I will always be in you.
So since I'm rolling, so I just can't add in. So what's the class name?
Yes, Love Yourself.
So I think just now we talked a little bit about the class, but can you just speak in your own words, like what's the class about, like why people want to take the class?
It turns out to be that people don't know what love is. We have been given the wrong interpretation. When you say love yourself, then it means first, you need to know yourself. You cannot love my sister if you don't know her. So, to know yourself is paramount even when you want to be capable of evolving in life. This is your instrument to learn. This is your vehicle to travel. And if you don't know how to use it, because you don't know it, it's not going to work.
And how long does the class take?
Yes. Usually there is an introduction and then 13 classes. The introduction can be taken at the same time as the first class, probably. And each one of these classes contains within it information and an exercise that you're supposed to perform, and the next week we all share the experiences.
And who are you and why you qualified to teach this class?
My name is Eros Romero, and I come from Mexico. I was a spiritual seeker since I was a very young child, reading as many texts as I was able to. When I was 14 years old, I deeply get myself involved in my spiritual development. At 16, I learned these classes, which led me then to an incredible, powerful energy awakening, which usually is called Kundalini awakening. That led me to a divine level of awareness, and therefore I was prompted to transform all the impurities within me. So these classes helped me tremendously. But since I went through that process, then I have been through that territory, and I consider myself a very good guy because of that.
And who designed this this structure, this syllabus?
Well, it was a telepathic message given by the Ascended Masters, and it was received from Maria Estela, which was like an antenna receiving information. I've been asked if in reality wasn't her who come up with these classes. And some people even thought the idea that her own inner wisdom and her own enlightenment was dictating these classes. But I myself have found an incredible change through this information, and therefore, since it's so positive and so evolutionary powerful, I don't care much regarding the origin of it, but the structure was given in sets of easy attainable information in such a way that progress from the basic to the divine.
So in this class, am I like seeing a psychologist?
Well, these classes deal with the getting to know yourself, and yes, there is a psychological aspect of it, but it's not the only aspect. Now, the way it works is more on the ideas of different bodies: a physical body, an emotional body, a mental body, an energetic body, an upper mind body, a spiritual body. So therefore, we have understood that all the bodies are interrelated, and therefore they affect each other. So when you are working with, let's say, an energetic experience, you can have an improvement in your psychology and your emotional or your unconsciousness. And when you are working with the physical body, again, you can clean and purify your unconsciousness and release traumas. And not only traumas, sometimes even diseases. Many people have reported physical, emotional, psychological, energetic transformations, but all are integrated in all the classes somehow.
Cool, thank you. That's all the question I have.
Thank you.